is a very exciting week for Monday Morning Automation because in this lesson, you'll learn how to do a pull request to contribute to someone else's repository. I've created a guest book in my Thinking Tester GitHub account. And in this video, I'll be showing you how to pull down that repository, sign the guest book, push your changes to GitHub, and send me a pull request. Let's begin.
The very first thing you need to do is send me an email asking to be added to the guest book committers list. So you're going to do that by sending me an email, and you can contact me at thethinkingtester@gmail.com. That is the address right there. So send me an email with that address and make sure that you're either sending from the email address that you have that is associated with your GitHub account, or tell me in the text of the email what email address you want me to add. Because when I add you to the committers list, you have to have a GitHub account associated with that email in order to be on the committers list. So once you've done that, be patient with me. Give me maybe about a week for me to respond to your email and add you to the committers list. And when you are added, you will get an email that looks like this. That Thinking Tester has invited you to collaborate on the Thinking Tester Monday Morning Automation Guest Book repository. So then you click the View Invitation button, and then that will take you over to the Monday Morning Automation Guest Book, and you'll want to make sure to set notifications. You do not want to get emails about every single person that ever commits a line to this guest book. So you're going to want to go to Unwatch, and instead of having it set to all activity, you're going to choose participating and mentions. That will save you a lot of spam in your email. Now that you have been added to the list of committers, you can go ahead and clone the repository. So we'll click on the code button and make sure that SSH is selected. Click on the copy button. And now we're going to go to the command window. Make sure that you first navigate to the folder where you want to clone the repository. So I'm going to go to the Documents folder. Then I'm going to type git clone, and I'm going to paste that line that I just copied. And now we've cloned the guest book repository. Next thing you need to do is you need to CD into that repository. So CD Monday Morning Automation Guest Book. And then let's do a quick git status. We should see that when we do our git status that we are in the main branch. And there we are. So we better make a new branch because you will not be able to commit your changes to the main branch. So let's create a new branch, and we will name it with your name. So we will do git checkout -b, and then I'm just going to put Kristen Jacvoni's signature. And of course, you would put in your own name for the branch. And now we've created that new branch and we've switched to it. So now that we've done that, now we can go ahead and make our changes. So we're going to open up the guestbook.txt file and add our name to it. If you're using Windows, you should be able to open it up just by typing in guestbook.txt, and then it should open up. I'm on a Mac, so what I'm going to do to edit is I'm going to do nano guestbook.txt. And that opens up the guest book. And now I'm going to sign it. You can see I signed it already when I created the guest book, but I will sign it again. And I'd like to leave us one line in between each signature. So if you could do that, that would be great. So I'm going to sign it again. I'll just put Kristen Jacvoni 2. And today is August 12th. And there we go. So now I just need to do Control X to edit. And then I will choose yes to save. And now it's been saved. So now I have made a change to the guest book, but remember the change is only local. It hasn't been pushed up to GitHub yet. So the next thing I need to do is I'm going to do a git status to see that file change. We can see that I've modified guestbook.txt. So now I'm going to add it to the staging to get ready to commit it. So I'm going to type git add and then guestbook.txt. Now, if I run git status again, I can see that my file is green now, so that means it's been staged. Now I'm going to put in the commit message, git commit -m, and I'm going to write signing the guest book. Okay, and then I'll click return. And then the last thing I need to do is I need to push my changes up to GitHub. Now, when I push those changes up to GitHub, I'm going to push them into my own branch, the branch that I just created. So I've got a local branch that's now called Kristen Jacvoni Signature. And when I push it up to GitHub, it's going to create a remote branch, the branch that's actually on GitHub called Kristen Jacvoni Signature. So I'm going to type git push origin, and then I'm going to type Kristen Jacvoni Signature. Now you, of course, are going to type the name of your branch. Don't type the name of my branch. So type the name of your branch, the branch that you created. And now it's been pushed up to GitHub. So now if we go to GitHub, we'll see that branch had recent pushes less than a minute ago, and now we can compare and do a pull request. So let's click this button. And when we click the button, we can see here's the commit message that I created, signing the guest book. And if we scroll down, we can see the changed file. We can see the original line of the guest book and the new line that I added in. So all I need to do now is just create a pull request. So I've created that pull request, and you can see right here that a review is required. Somebody needs to approve that pull request before it can be merged in. And guess who that is? That's actually me. That's actually me in my Thinking Tester GitHub account. So what I will be doing is when I get an email that you have added in a branch and have submitted a pull request, what I will do is I will approve that pull request, and then I will merge it in to the main branch. And you will get notified by email once that has happened. And once that has happened, then you can go and look at the Monday Morning Automation repository and you can see your change. Now, please give me about a week or up to a week to check that pull request and merge it in, because I'm busy. I have other things that I'm doing in my life. I'm not watching the guest book all day, every day. But hopefully within a week, you will see that your commit has been merged in and you can see your change. You have now signed the guest book.
Thanks for watching this video. If you found my training helpful, please like this video and share it with others. And be sure to subscribe so you don't miss a single lesson. If you're enjoying Monday Morning Automation and you'd like to learn even faster, be sure to check out my book, The Complete Software Tester, which is available in Kindle and paperback on Amazon.com.